chat box. So today's session, guys, is entitled, What Are You Selling? What are you selling? Okay. Now, when we was, let me just let some more people into the waiting room. So one of the things that we changed up on these calls this year, and that was based on the mentorship that I've been receiving, was to really break down what it is that we do when it comes to the work that we do every single day in 3 sections, okay? So we break it down into 3 sections. What are those 3 sections, guys? Mind work. Let's see, Nina looked like she was saying it. I was reading her lips. Go ahead, go Nina, tell us.
Good evening, chair lady and everyone. It was mind work, hard work, and phone work.
Excellent. Mind work, heart work, and phone work, okay? And there's actually a video that goes into a bit more depth on what that is. All right, so if you're new, please make sure inside the Discord you watch that video. It's in the resources section that breaks down mind work, heart work, and phone work. But the key to that is making sure that we're building up our mind, we're checking what's in our hearts, and with the phone work represents our money, okay? Because we make money from our phone, okay? So making sure that we are utilizing our phone to be able to make that money. Last week, I promised you that we were going to look at social media. So we're going to look at that today. But I wanted us to really think about it from a different angle. I just had something in my head and I've forgotten it, but I'm sure it will come back to me. Okay, so when it comes to this thing that we call phone work, right? A lot of us will utilize our phone in different ways, yes or yes, right? So some of us will have an app on our phone that we use more than others. Some of us will have, the calls that we use more than others. Some of us will use our phone to play games. Some of us will use our phone like we spend on social media. We all do different things, spend different amounts of time on our phone. But the bottom line is we all have the same availability to be able to create an income from our phone, right? Well, we all agree. We all have the same Play Store, App Store. We all have the same opportunity. We all have available Instagram, which is a free resource. We all have available Meta, Facebook, whatever we want to call it, free resources, but we all will choose to use them in different ways. Let me just break it down a little bit more simpler. I want you to think about this. So my previous house where I lived there for around, I believe, 13 years. And, you know, I love the festive season. I love putting up a Christmas tree and stuff like that. But I've never been that girl to decorate outside the house. You know, you see those over the top houses with loads of lights outside, and yeah, I only thing I can think of is like Home Alone. How many of you guys seen that film where it's just lights outside? And I've never been that girl. Like, I've never been that girl in the old house. None of the neighbors did it. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't a big deal. And so I was comfortable. I didn't even think about it. It wasn't even an idea to think to me to put lights outside my house and climb up a ladder and start putting all of this stuff, novelty stuff on my house. It just wasn't thing. And now most of you know that I completed on my house, and we moved in June. And I've come here, and from November, the middle of November, I'm like, hold up, what am I yasso? My house is the only house in the dark. Now, I'm seeing the house on the left, the house across the road. I'm going back and forward. I'm like, hold on. No, man, this is not right. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable being like this. Like, I'm like, Anton! I go on Amazon, I'm ordering lights. I'm going to B&Q. I'm going to get lights. I'm going to do all this. And I've now got lights outside. Like, I want to just say to you this, guys, and sometimes you don't realize it, but who you are and the actions that you take depend on your environment. If you're around people, right? If you're around an environment that is complacent with doing nothing, you won't even realize that you are going to do nothing as well. Like, you won't even get the idea. You know, they say you don't know what you don't know. I didn't even know that I was in the dark until I came where I saw light. Yo, that's a revelation in a whole, I didn't even come here for that, because we're talking about what you're selling, right? I want to let you guys know sometimes that you got to do a stock check, because who you're around, the environment you're around will keep you in the dark. And you will not even know you're in the dark until you come into a situation where you begin to see light. And it really got me thinking about the environment. Like, I've moved into a different environment and the minimum standard has risen. What was okay where I was before, that's not the standard anymore. The standard changes based on who you're around, based on the environment that you'll find yourself in. And sometimes you do have to evaluate and reflect, because although you don't know what you don't know, but when you go into a new environment where you see language is different, behaviors are different, attention to detail is different, the standards are higher, you can almost be like, I ain't doing all that, because we've been conditioned, our minds have been conditioned on a different standard. And before you turn around and say, oh no, I ain't doing all that, what I do want you to evaluate is ask yourself, where did the ideology of what it is that you're adamant that you want to stick to actually come from? Because you'll be surprised, guys, that when the lights went up, we felt more jovial. We danced more, we were taking pictures outside, we were laughing more. And it wasn't that we were necessarily sad, we just didn't know what we didn't have because we didn't experience it. They say some people actually, it hurts them more to lose something than it was never to have it at all. And so people that have never experienced certain things will not necessarily know that they're lacking, will not necessarily know that they don't have what it is that they need, because they've never had what it is that they need. And so we've got to be careful of becoming complacent into environments where we're not growing, where we're stuck. And don't be so quick to dismiss something new that potentially can make your mood better, make your mind better, make your money better. In the next season, in 2022, one of the things I said on that video that I did is that we cannot carry the old ways into certain things that have to be dropped in 2021. And we got to review what it is that we're doing on a tangible level. Now, what I want you to do differently to anything that you've done before on all of the mindset calls that we've done is I don't want you to take notes to make quotes. That was good. I don't want you to take notes to make quotes. I want you to take notes to change your life. What are you going to do with the information that's being provided on this call? Every time I check, the mindset calls, I love it. I love checking the takeaways. It gives me an idea what you guys have taken away. And all I see in there most of the time is quotes. What was said. And I want us to shift away from what was said to what you're going to do. What are you actually going to do now you've been armed with this situation, with this information? The information should bring transformation. The information should change your situation. I don't want you to come in the same way that you go out. I don't want you to come in to the mindset call and go into tomorrow without something that you've been able to change, to grow, to impact yourself. So when you're writing down notes, I want you to write down what you are going to do. What's the changes that you need to be made based on what it is that you heard? And I'll be quite specific when I'm looking at the takeaways. Not, I need to not procrastinate. I need to just get on with things. What thing? What are you actually going to do? Let's get granular. Let's be specific. I'm going to post on my social media twice a day, 5 times a day. I'm going to go live 3 times a day, 5 times a week. I'm going to do an opportunity call by the end of this week. I am going to go on 4 go live sessions this week. I am going to have my store open by this week by adding my products and unlocking the password. What are the tangible things that you are going to do on the back of the information I'm going to give to you? So let's review. First of all, we need to know the facts. Before we can move forward, we've got to know the facts. So we understand that your community dictates your standards. Why did I mention that? The reason why is because the results that you have is a direct impact of the community. How many of you know that you have somebody waiting for you to quit? Sometimes, unfortunately, it's your wife, your husband. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's your best friend. Sometimes it's someone, as we heard in on the call, was it yesterday, day before? Yesterday, when they're like, oh yeah, one of them things, I heard about it. One of them things. It's just one of them things, isn't it? It's one of them things she's doing. Yeah, she'll probably get tired of that by next week. You know that there is someone that's rooting for you to fail. But you know over this side, you have a whole community that's rooting for you to win. That you have a family here of people that want to see you win. You know why? Number one, it's going to elevate you. But number two, it's going to elevate the community. So you are a reflection of the community. And so it's important that the standards are risen all the time. It's important that we raise the bar at all times, that we are growing and not just note-taking. And even if it means you pick one thing from that call that you're going to do consistently. You know, yesterday I said to the leaders, I'm opening a Snapchat, a TikTok. I've been saying it all year, I'm going to do TikTok, but because I was never tangible, because I was never specific with myself, the year has come down and your girl didn't do TikTok. So I said yesterday to Leah, I was like, listen, by tomorrow, my TikTok is up and running. You see, because I said it out loud, by tomorrow, my TikTok will be up and running. Guess what? Your girl's on TikTok and I posted free. I don't even know what they're called. Is it free TikToks? Free posts, right? And I've been telling everybody, set up TikTok. Oh, that's uncomfortable because it's a whole new platform. But that's where the money's at. That's where the money's at. The money's over in TikTok. People that's making the most money have TikTok. So guess what? Success leaves clues. So maybe somebody's objective is, I'm going to open a TikTok by tomorrow, right? I was uncomfortable. It took me all year. But the reason why I realized I didn't do it because I didn't set a goal for myself. I just said, yeah, I'm going to get on TikTok. Yesterday, I said, by tomorrow, I'll have TikTok. And guess what? In a few hours, I had TikTok because now I made myself accountable. Social media, guys. How many of us spend so much time on it? All right. We got to value our time because if you don't value your time, nobody else is going to value your time. That's just facts. That's just facts. If you don't, I realized I didn't value my time. I spent so much time de-edifying myself, giving people time. I'll give you an example. Did a whole, when the NFTs came out, I did a call on NFTs, sent out the link, told everybody, jump on a call, NFTs. We did it nice. I believe it was a Saturday we did that call, nice and early. And there was an individual that messaged me and said that didn't get on the NFT call. So I said, okay, what happened? Everything okay? Yeah, I was just scrolling, lost track of time and just watching television. Okay, yeah, you missed out. It was a really good call. It's like, well, can we jump on a call and you can go through it with me? The old me would have said yes, because I want to be so helpful. But if you can't show up and if you can't validate my time, how do I de-edify myself? Because I gave you opportunity and you didn't show up. And now The old me would have said, yeah, because I want to be helpful. But what do? We teach people how to treat us. And we got to get out of the way of thinking that, you know, oh, I don't want to upset no one. I don't want to see me. No, I got to love me enough to value my time. Because if I don't value my time, no one else is going to value my time. That's why we do this, so we can get the message out effectively. Otherwise, can you imagine me doing this and speaking to 100 people? That would take me forever. That would be crazy, right? So I really want to encourage you to have a look at what you're doing with your time. Have a look at how you're spending your time, who you're spending your time with. And ask yourself this question: do you value your time? Is your time something that you value? Now, I'm not sure about I'm not sure about Android. I know about iPhone. I'm going to look at this in a minute, right? But the title of tonight's call is, what are you selling? What are you selling, right? Now I want you to think about it right now. In this day and age, where as entrepreneurs, everybody's selling something, whether it is a service, whether it is a product, whether it is this I am business, whether it is, you know, your lifestyle, whatever it is, I want you to think about, what are you selling right now? The richest people in the world are selling something. Everyone here says they are wealthy. They're declaring wealth over their life. And the blueprint to wealth is selling something. What are you selling? I want you to type in the chat box right now. What is it that you're selling? Is it financial freedom? Is it cakes? Are you selling coaching course? What is it that you're selling right now? Wealthy people are all selling stuff. You heard me talk about link in the bio, link in the bio, link in the bio. Okay. Anyone that declares that they want wealth must be selling something, right? You must be selling that. That's where the money's at. Whether it be a product or a service, there must be something that's being sold. All right. The link to my store. Okay. Amazing. Lifestyle, design your life. Okay. A skill that can set people free for life. Education. Freedom. ECX products. Access. Right? Okay, cool. So what are 95% of the people doing right now in this season? What are 95% of people doing right now? Most people ain't selling. What are they doing? Yes, spending. They're buying. And who they're buying from? 5%. So here's an interesting fact. I was thinking about this. Most people in their minds are like, oh, it's coming up to festive season. Everyone's putting their feet up. But who's putting their feet up? Anyone ever worked in retail? They don't close. In fact, this is their busiest time. This is where they make more money than ever before. In all of the months, I used to work in a retail store, and the manager there was like, this is a one time you can't have off, because this time, extended hours as well. I'm looking to make all of the money I made in the first 11 months of the year in this season. If you work in retail, I was buying some gifts for my daughter. It's her birthday in a couple of days. And I went into H&M. And yeah, my one conversation I have with them all the time is very, very simple. Hey, how long you got left? You got many hours left? You enjoying it here? And they always say the same thing. Oh no, I can't wait, an hour to go. I'm like, oh, that's not long. You've still got time. Oh no, it's graveyard shift. Went into the supermarket, I'm here till 3 a.m. I was like, 3 a.m.? Mighty. I said, so are you off over the season? Oh, only Christmas Day and Boxing. I'm back on Boxing Day. 1 day off. 1 day. So the richest people in the world have their store open every day except Christmas Day. Success leaves clues. People are buying. This is the time. Even on Boxing Day, where we say it's a holiday, they're buying. Bank Holiday Monday, they're buying. How many of you remember people standing outside Next and all those stores on a bank holiday to grab the sales? They are buying. So we know that 95% of the world are buying. What is our strategy? They should be buying from you. But here's a question. We know what you're selling, right? I got that. You guys put it in the chat. We know what you're selling. Now, when it comes to sales, there's only two other things. After you know what you're selling, you need to know how they're going to access it and how much time you're going to spend promoting it. So what are you selling? What's your marketing strategy? And how are people going to access it? 95%. Listen, if you ain't selling something, you're buying. You're the 95%. And this is why I'm saying we've got to shift the mind, because sometimes we're in the dark. We got the lights off over here. We're seeing this all the time, that the stores are not closing. In fact, they're extending their hours. Why would they extend their hours? Because 95% of the world have switched off. This is why you got to be careful with your environment, guys. Because you'll be around the girls. Let's go shopping. Let's go shopping. Shopping is sales. Let's go shopping. Hercules. And you're running around. And before you know it, you spend way more than you should have spent. But you're in a wealth community that's telling you, switch the mindset. This is where most people are buying, and you need to be selling to them. Okay, let's think about it this way. Think about it this way, guys. Social media is a business tool. Its design was for business people to make money. Despite, you've got people doing Snapchats, TikToks, and all of this fun stuff, social media is a business tool. Now, I want you to do me a favor right now, guys, right? And I want you to write this down, because I think it's important for our minds to really acknowledge this, right? Right now, you have social media, which is powerful, but this is the first time where you have major corporations, right? Major corporations down to the everyday person, the individual sole trader, all on the same playing field, all in the same room, doing the same thing. If you're blessed enough, you could message Richard Branson, you could message Elon Musk, and if you're blessed enough, he'll respond. This is the first time, because of technology, that the multi-billionaires, trillionaires, and the everyday people are on the same playing field, the same platform. Now, here's the thing. You may not have the same marketing budget as them, but you're on the same platform, the same playing field. Yes or yes? So you may see some of the adverts right now. You got Coca-Cola, you got the alcohol ones coming around because of the festive season. You got potential presents that you could, buy on a impulse buying. So you may not have the marketing budget that they have, but you have the same playing field. So what does that mean? That means you've got to be a bit more strategic. You got to show up more. So maybe it may mean you got to do 3-5 Instagram lives. Maybe it means you may got to do 10-20 posts, but you have the same opportunity as the multi-billion-dollar brands. I want you to go into your phone for me. If you're on this call, go into your phone. If you're on an iPhone, you go into it in the settings and you'll see screen time. This was powerful. And when you go into screen time, it's going to tell you how much time you spend on your phone. Right? And then you can actually go into, on an iPhone, it says see all activity, right? And you can go in and you can see your most used apps, I want you to go into social, right? Now, when you look at your social, you'll see your Instagram, WhatsApp, and it shows all categories. Now, this tells me the last week, my hours was 52 hours of screen time. 40 of those hours were social media. I can click into Instagram, which was 22 hours, WhatsApp, 15 hours. Now go ahead for me, guys. Go ahead and tell me, how many hours did you do on Instagram? You can go into this week so far. Go into Instagram and tell me how many hours you've done on Instagram. Right? For me, it's 22 hours and 6 minutes. All right, now here's the thing. You're a business person. Your phone is your tool. You want to know your statistics. You need to know your numbers, right? My screen is off. I need you to turn it on, H. Okay. Manira says 5 hours, 57 minutes. Is that for the week or is that for the day? My daily average is 5 hours, 31. Wow. 5 hours a day on Instagram alone. You can see your daily, you can see your weekly. Weekly so far, 22 hours. When you put the number, tell me if that is daily average. Because you really got to value your time and ask yourself, what are you doing over there? Are you promoting? Or are you the 95% watching? Are you selling or are you being sold to? You can go into it a little deeper, checking out your daily averages, going in and checking the different categories, going and seeing exactly what you're doing on there, where you're spending most of your time. Now, my question to you is there. I know why I've got 22 hours. I'm on there selling. I'm selling on there. But are you selling or are you being sold to right now? That's the question. It says I'm up 35% from last week. Look at that. You can go into all your different apps, how many hours you spend on all of this stuff. Right? Most pickups, Tuesday, 190, 606 pickups. So how many times I've clicked back in and out. Right? Now we always talk about, we talk about working a 9 to 5. I'm worth more than £17 an hour. Well, how much is Instagram paying you right now? And you done spending 6 hours a day on it. We got to change some things, Wealthy and Well family. We must change some things. If you're on there anyway, I don't want you to be, what's this? Oh, okay, that's how you do it on Android. Settings, digital well-being, and then click screen time. Business people know their numbers. Know your numbers, guys. I want to give you another hack on here. Go ahead and download this app. I've told you guys before, but I'll tell you again, especially for those that are new. Cash App, okay? Cash App. And Cash App should be on your bio. Cash App should be in your link tree or in your bio. You give good content, someone wants to bless you, they need to know how to put money into your account without them having to message you. My longest time is 3 hours. Is that for the week or the day? Right? So download Cash App. Cash App is an app that you can have, okay? And anyone, Cash App, A-P-P. And anyone can put money in your account and you're able to access it. And you can transfer that to your account. The money goes in Cash App and you can transfer it into your account, right? Everyone should have a Cash App. And you put that into your bio, you do a good live, someone wants to bless you, in the end of the live, you say, listen, if this message has blessed you, this is my Cash App. If you want to bless me, go ahead and put some money in my Cash App. Listen, I'm telling you right now, the people are making an income from this stuff. But you got to show up online for that. are wealth conversations that you're not going to, I mean, can you imagine if you did that every day and, you know, you had 100 followers all put in £1? That's £100 for you. Some of you need an extra bit of money. These are strategies that I'm giving you right now that you can put in your bio today. You don't need to learn nothing for this. You put that in your bio, you download the app, it's a free app, and now you have an income. That is what social media is for. It is a business tool. Use it as a business tool. Have it as a business tool. All right, let me go ahead and see if I can share my screen. I'm going to pull up my social media, and we're gonna chop it up here. We're gonna go to Instagram because that's where we're at right now. Let's see what's popping here. Hopefully you guys will see my screen, and I'll share my screen, and we're gonna do this, right? All right, let's go. So let's go ahead and check some of, right? I'm going to go into Lisa's. And the reason why I'm going to go into Lisa's because I know hers is of standard to what I'm going to be talking about. All right. So here we got the bio, right? We're going to start real simple here, guys. Your Instagram page, you have a bio here, okay? That's going to tell your followers a little bit about you, okay? Avoid words like Forex and crypto. Most of those things just make you sound like a scammer, okay? So as you can see here, Lisa's got digital entrepreneur, all right? Metaverse mastermind. Think of one thing, one product that you want to really be known for. You could be the Bitcoin baddie, you could be the crypto chica, whatever it is that you want to be, okay? E-commerce there. She said a little bit about her, quit my 9 to 5. She's got the at Wealthier World. And then she's put, click the link below to select your package, right? And then you've got her referral links. I can buy from her here, okay? Then she's got her reels here that tells us a little bit more about what she's doing today. She's got team stories here, different things going on. Now, boom, nice clean pictures, tells us a little bit about her. What do we learn about Lisa from these pictures here, right? What do we learn? We learn that she's connected to some boss ladies. She looks well connected. She's into technology. Go ahead and just put some things into the chat box, okay? Outgoing. She seems to look like she's enjoying life, right? Would you want to partner with her? Look, she knows quite powerful looking people. She seems to like Christmas hats and drinks. She looked like she's playing rich man's games. Yes, lifestyle. Look, this girl's even at the horses or whatever that is there. Look, likes charity, beating cancer. Look like she has fun, happy, well-connected, clean pictures as well. Very nice and pretty. She's got loads of lives there, connected to Wealthier World. Looks like she's got mentorship. She's got me there a few times. So you can see that she's not self-made. Yeah, she's got people around her. Very positive messages as well. I'm sure we click into them. We got reels, we got stories, we got lives, right? You can see we've got videos there, right? We got reels, we got posts, okay? Very coachable. Would you do business with her based on seeing this post, based on seeing this story? Would you do business with this person? Would you click the link in their bio? Yes, you would. Let's have another look, right? We're going to go into mine. All right, boom. Have a look at mine here. So we got Nikki Knows Now. No, this is the fake one. Oh, this is the fraudulent. Okay, let's talk about this, guys. This is the fake account. And this is the reason why I want to show you guys. All right. And I know a lot of you have been sending me the fake accounts. Just delete them, guys. Just please report these fakes. This is how you spot a fake. First of all, there's no reels, okay? No reels here. Look at these madnesses, testimonies with these crazy pictures over here, okay? Now, here's another trick. When was this page created? Let's go back and see when this page was created. How long ago were these things done, right? You can actually see most of the time when you zoom down for a little bit, you will see that this page was all created within the same time. So many people messaging me, guys, telling me about telling me about these fake accounts. I get so many every day. To be honest, it's not even worth telling me. It's just report and block them. Yeah, report and block them. Now look, you go down to the bottom. Now we can see here, what is this? Look, even Neno's down there. Right, and look, this was created in October. Okay, it was created in October. You can see there's no lives. Okay, you can see that this is a whole fake, right? It's got 2 S's here. Sometimes you see them with underscore, full stop, all right? When you click into it, you're gonna see, look, 22 views, all right? This page has got how many thousands of followers and only, look, 1 like, 11 likes. I mean, you can even tell here the quality of the screen recording hasn't done very well there. Look, it's bad quality, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna report this. All right. Report account pretending to be someone else. Boom. Block. Right? Boom. Block that. Now let's go into the real one, the real me. All right. Boom. This is another fake. Hold on, guys. Let's just block this one as well. I mean, every single day, guys, there's so many, right, that it don't make sense. Look, there's even more. Look how many Nikki Knows Now fakes are out. I mean, honestly, guys, we'll be here for ages. Okay, so we're not going to do all of those, but look at the difference. You can see 4 reels. You can see there we got more than 100 likes. All right, you've got the link tree there. Okay, boom. When you click into my link tree, here's what you got there. You can join my team. You got Forex. You got my shop, brand, mentorship. All right, so you've got options to work with me without me having to speak to you. All right, clean pictures, you can see who I'm connected to, technology. What else? What do you see about this page? Right, what is it? Would you do business with this person? No, tell me the things that you see when you look at this page. What do you see? Let's see what's coming into the chats. And I'm going to give you guys a call to action. Freedom. Promotion, lifestyle, outgoing, living life most dream of, glamour. Oh, thank you. Foodie, yes, definitely a foodie. Well connected, right? A little bit of emotion, vulnerability. You can see where I'm coming from. Transparency. People like, you know, people that are real. Action, connection, story, happy, lifestyle, family, all of that, right? So you can see, okay, and you've got here different things. Mentorship, I like my food. Okay, a little bit of personality in there. I've got NFT, I've changed my name there, NFT Nikki Sutherland. Why? Because I'm pushing NFTs at the moment. Okay, got the links in my bio, links to the businesses I'm connected to, right? A flag there to say where I am. And then you've got all the different things that I'm doing here, okay? Stories, you can see I'm always relevant, all right? Connected to mentorship. Always want to show that you're connected to mentorship. In fact, most people look at your first 12 posts. So based on these the first 12 posts, what I want to see in your first 12 is at least, you know, mentorship, you're connected to other people, something about your business, something about lifestyle, maybe family as well, all right? But you want to show in your 12 posts those categories. People get a glimpse that's going to push them to look forward. There you can see I'm connected to people, what I like to do, a bit of lifestyle, family, and you can see my business there. My business is always in the 12. You're always going to get my business in the 12, whether that be my e-commerce store, whether that be my coaching stuff, whether that be my connections, my Forex, cryptocurrency, whatever it is that I'm doing, it's going to be there in my first top 12, as well as personality. You're going to see fun. How many of you saw me singing the other day? All right. People like real. All right. People like real people. Okay, I'm going to check one person's Instagram. Who wants me to check their Instagram for them? Put your Instagram in the chat box. Somebody who's maybe new, or somebody that wants help, support. If maybe you think your Instagram may not be up to par, let's help you fix it. You can't heal what you hide, all right? And we only got 9 minutes left of this call, so you want to be quick, all right? You can't heal what you hide. Go ahead and put your Instagram name there. Let's have a look. All right, Angie's Guide 2. Boom. Okay. Okay, so first things first, Angie, you need to sort this out. Your page is locked. Your page is locked. Your page has a restriction. I can't even get in. I can't buy from you. It's got a restriction, so you want to take that restriction off. ADWOAS. Oh, there was one more before that. Smart Money Queens. It's got an over 18 restriction. Smart Money Queens. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Smart Money Queens. All right, let's have a look at this, guys. Okay, so first things first, I can see here, just to be really, we want to be precise with time. So I'm just going to give it to you straight. We've got no rules here. So your business isn't open. You got no stories on here. I can't click in to see you today. If you've got no stories, I can't see what's going on. I am limitless potential. This is a little bit pretty paid education, digital marketing, color. It's a little bit hard to read. This bit looks a little bit hard to read. I don't know what you're doing. You've got 2 links there, which is great. But I want to see a little bit more about who are you, what's going on. All right. Mindset, event, HFX promotion. All right, now here we're looking here. One of the things I advise, don't use filters for your page. It just makes it look blurry. Can you see the difference between the quality, guys? Have a look here, right? Look at this. You see the quality of picture? And then here, can you see how blurry it looks? All right, so don't use filters when you're doing it on your page. Use filters for your stories, but not for your page. What else do we see? So that we've got, you look like you have exercising. I can see earrings. I can see a bit of trading there, quotations. What I would say to you is this, all right? Avoid having posts together that have writing on it. Inside where you can type, use that for writing. So these boxes here, in my opinion, are pictures only, and then you write underneath it. If you're going to use a quote like this, one of the things I do to keep it clean, I'll have my picture here first, the writing is here. And then what I'll do is I'll put something, hold on, let me go back. All right, and I'll put the writing behind. Can you see that? So the main page thing you can see on the story is there, but then the next page is the actual picture, right? So when you look at it, it looks clean, it looks like a picture, but the actual writing is behind it, right? I never put the writing up front unless I want it to stand out. And if I want it to stand out, then I'll have it around, surrounded by other pictures. So can you see I wanted Decision December to stand out? So surrounded by other pictures, right? Not too much writing. This place should just be clean with pictures, other than when you want it to stand out, right? So obviously I wanted that to stand out here, but everything else is clean with pictures. Let's go ahead and have a little bit more of a look. Just to make it a little bit more professional looking and clean. And you always want to make sure that you are open. Open for business means you have stories there. All right. And also I want to find out a little bit more All right, so what does that say? Life be like that sometimes, but keep it at car, more people watching and learning than clapping. Okay, so is this motivational or is this, and we've got to be careful not to, know who you want to attract, because if you use your page to complain about people and you use your page to complain about life and complain about stuff, then that's who you're going to attract. So on this post, a bit conflicting, you've got you are blessed here, so very motivational. You got TD Jakes there, but then you've got kind of a page talking about how people are a bit, I don't know, watching and learning than clapping. I'm not sure if that's the type of people that you want to attract with that. You got to walk in the room like God sent you there. Very, very motivational, powerful. All right. You got some really good, powerful quotes there about procrastination, doing the things you don't want to do. But just make sure your page doesn't conflict who it is that you want to represent. You want to represent power. You want to represent upliftment. You don't want to be a moaner. You don't want to be people come on your page and just hear you talking negative or, moaning. I want to be inspired. If you want to be my coach, you got to be positive. Those little things can't affect you, right? So just be aware. For me, this is a story, not a post. This should be on your story, all right? This has got a nice filter. You're talking about the views and stuff. That could be a story, all right? See. Angie's guide was closed. I'll do one more, guys, and then we're going to close out. One more. Don't be shy. Oh, we had Adra, AD. Here we go. Adra's gone. Okay, cool. So again, similar feedback in regards to filters. Let's see what we have here. Nice bio. Jesus, my number one. Theology, scholar, wife and mother, empowering and educating financial freedom. Very good. You've got the link in your bio. Lovely picture here. Really like this. I can see you've got stories, progress highlights, etc. Okay. So again, just be careful with the filters. This is a little bit brighter than the one we had before, but still just be a little bit careful because I can see like sometimes the filters really damage the picture. I can see you're connected. You've got your mentor there, mentors, you on Zooms. What I do want to see is a little bit more like lifestyle. So you've got 5 of these pictures in a row that are very much the same. It's a bit like, ooh, I wouldn't want to have all 5 of these pictures looking the same. I want to see a difference. I want to see, I want to just see different snaps. Like a lot of times we're very caught up with, oh my gosh, I can't post my old picture because my hair's long and my hair's not long today. That doesn't matter. Just post. Like, just be confident in posting. It doesn't matter if it's an old picture. It doesn't matter if you've used that picture before. You can recycle that picture. It doesn't really matter at all, right? It doesn't matter, but don't post the same, same background, same pictures and stuff like that. You want to have variety. Show a little bit. Like, this is a beautiful picture. Really like this. Think about some of your old pictures when you're on holiday or anything like that. It doesn't matter if it's old, repost it. Right now, you need content. Everybody needs content. Keep posting very, very pretty pictures. Just make sure your lighting is good. Also as well, let's have a look here. So you've got your Instagram lives here. All right. So really, really good. What you want to do, and I was watching a lot of the lives, and we said this before, which is around having calls to action, right? These are really, really pretty, nice hairstyles. I want to see pictures of some of these, all right, on here. And that is having a call to action. There's no point doing a live if inside that live, you're not telling people to click the link in your bio. At least 5 times, get them to click that link in your bio. And you want to be telling them that on your live. Call to action, guys. You want to do an Instagram live, 20 minutes for that Instagram live, 20 minutes for that Instagram live. And then within that 20 minutes, you want to tell them, click the link in your bio at least 5 times, 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end, and 3 in between. All right. Otherwise, people don't know. You're just giving content and people do not know, okay, what it is that you need them to do. All right. So for those of you that want me to do check your Instagram page. Once we close out this, I don't mind hanging around at the end, those of you that want to drop off, and I can check your Instagram accounts as well. But I just want to push out this so that we can move forward. All right. Just a side note, before I give you guys a special announcement, is this. When you're on your Instagram lives, when you're on your social media, some of you guys are giving away way too much information. And one of the things that I've decided to do, which is to raise the bar when it comes to what we have. What we provide is way too cheap. And there's some information we're giving away for free. And there's certain things we're not going to be doing no more, like showing people how to purchase NFTs on social media, showing people how to purchase NFTs before they come in. That season is gone, guys. We have invested for this education. And so we're not going to be giving people the source before they come in. All right. So you're there to pique interest, but don't give away the information that you've paid for, that you qualify for. All right. That it's not that time now. This is a multi-trillion-dollar industry in the making. And people need to come on in before they access this information. And, you know, we've done the crypto challenge, the CCC challenge. We've done our part to give to the community. And now we want to be peaking, not giving away everything, not giving away, you know, the platforms that we're using, the brokers that we're using, the softwares and systems that we're using. No, when you come in, you're going to get all that information. All right. So make sure you're just posting, doesn't matter if it's old school, going live every day to keep your Instagram algorithms working, okay? And just be intentional. Remember, it's just important to make sure that you know, I said at the beginning to value your time and understand what you're selling. If you don't, you know, value yourself, people will not value you. They will just keep taking and taking and taking from you. And so just make sure that you're paying attention, because if you don't pay attention, you're not going to get paid, right? You have to pay attention to what's going on and know that when, you know, when people want to get information, it's like, great, this is what's provided inside the academy. This is what we provide when you purchase the package. All right. Especially me, people message me, DM me, you know, Nikki, can we jump on a call? It's like, no, this is what I provide. Okay, this is where you can get the information. Here's a video, or here's the opportunity call. Let me know if you want to get started. The link's in my bio. And then after that, you'll come on the inside. All right. So don't give away everything. Don't, you know, have your posture and just make sure that you're aware that you are the plug. You are the source. All right. So many people are messaging me about these fake accounts. Guys, honestly, just report and block. I have not, like, there's nothing I can do about it. Don't entertain these people. Don't have no big old conversations with them. You know, but at first I used to feel terrible that people were getting scammed. And now I'm like, I can't apologize for things that's not my fault. All right. And when people are messaging me now and they're like, you know, I got scammed, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Well, how did you find my real page? What happened? How did you find my real page? What's going on? You know, this is the reason why education is so important. Clearly you wanted to connect with me. So let me show you. Okay, let me show you what you need to know. All right. So just really be mindful that these scammers, Instagram's going to have to figure that out. That's not our problem. That's not our fault. Instagram will have to deal with them. It's not that we're cold-hearted, but there's nothing we can do. And I'm not going to keep apologizing for things that's not my fault at the end of the day. So just be mindful of what you're spending your time and energy on. You know, I've seen some people messaging the scammers, just block and report them. We ain't got time for none of that. Don't click into no links that any random person sends you. That's how they're hacking your account. But this is all education. And so as much as I empathize with, you know, people, it's the fact that they don't have the education that is what got them scammed or is what got them hacked. Don't click into any link of anyone you don't know because they're scammers. Okay, cool. So as we wrap up now, for those of you that are very, very serious with your content, Planoly, this is an app that will allow you to plan your content, right? I've actually planned all my content now up until the 1st of January. So I'm now working on February's content, Valentine's Day coming up, but you can use that app to really plan your content for the year. We all know what's coming up. You know, you've got Boxing Day. You should have a Boxing Day promotion ready, a Boxing Day flyer. We've got Christmas Day. You should have a Christmas Day flyer. Remember, you're thinking like the 5% now, not the 95%. You should have an offer for Christmas Day, an offer for Boxing Day, New Year's Day. You should have something leading up to what's coming. Okay, give you a hint right now. Jump for January is what we're going to be doing in January. So decision December leads into jump for January. So now you can plan your content, plan ahead. So for those of you that was on the call at the beginning,